gentlemen, it's championship night here at the Auto Club Speedway for the Coast to Coast Cup Series Season 2. I'm Jake Kratasi in the booth with me tonight, Jimmy Gawker and David Lutz.
Yeah, welcome back. Glad to be here.
Jimmy, give us a good old points update for the fans watching tonight. We got the point standings on the screen as well for you, but won't be updated throughout the night.
So it's pretty much a two-man show because of the car count. If we had more cars, Brady Floyd would have had a shot, but he's just too far out of it. So it's down to the two of Mark Reagan Jr. and the 22 of Connor LaFrance. Me and Jane's numbers. Our numbers that we run usually. So
Boys, we're about to go green here at Auto Club, and we're green flag racing. I hope we're not behind.
oh, we gotta do our picks real quick. All right, whose picks are who?
I want the 33. I know he's on the
22.
points.
I'm going to 2.
Oh, shoot.
We got all the teammates.
Yeah, really.
And David picked last week's winner, the 33.
Man, I just had to get away from the Jeep, the game fuel car. I mean, last time I picked it, it didn't do so well.
That's all right, but here we go. Field making their way down the backstretch. Last week's winner with 1/100th, or was it? Yeah, it was hundredth of a
100th.
100th of a second. Austin Gassoni currently running second. Brian Lorenzo currently in third. Up front though, Brady Floyd will lead the lap number 1 out of the 70 tonight.
Yeah, Brady Floyd, one of the faster cars in practice here tonight, and showed it in qualifying, putting down a heck of a lap time in that 20 car.
See the 33 popcorning a little bit out on track, having a little bit of connection issues. David, sorry about your pick there, buddy, but hopefully they'll be able to get that fixed.
Don't worry, I will talk to their crew chief later.
Quick update in the championship battle. Right now, Mark Reagan Jr., he's moved his way up to the 4th spot. LaFrance in 6th.
Brannigan Jr. on the move to the race lead, but looking to the inside for the 3rd position. That is the 23 on the top, Brian Lorenzo. Brannigan Jr. on the bottom in the 2, but look out, here comes the 22, Connor LaFrance.
Hey, that 22 has the championship this weekend.
Yeah, South Bend Motor Speedway. Maybe that'll bring LaFrance some luck tonight.
Boys, we're about to go 3 wide down the backstretch. Never mind, we're gonna stay 2 wide. Don't pardon me. This 33 again.
Hopping line right in front of Chris Pierce at 25.
It seems like that top's just a little bit faster right now than the bottom.
Jaden, we saw this at Las Vegas.
We're 3 wide in third 3.
We saw this at Las Vegas early at the bottom work, and then everything full up to the top, and that's what it looks like it's
Contact!
Oh,
Contact! No. I can't tell if I'm wrecking.
Hey, Chris Pierce into the wall.
A big one happens out on him.
Oh, there's another one car in the air.
Oh.
A ton of cars involved early on.
Boys, I'm hearing a lot of radio action.
They were working on lap number 4 when the yellow came out. We will go look at the FRN caution replay to check out what happened.
On the radio. A lot of action.
It looks like it started with Chris Pierce possibly.
Oh. Brent George, the 8, had a heck of a run last week. Tough break for him.
Chris Pierce on the top of the 3 wide right there. Comes down. I don't know if he thought he was clear or what. Almost gets a championship contender involved right there. And you see the 14 go spinning.
The 26 and the 8 took the hardest hit. They clipped the inside of that pit wall. Oh. 26 of Brett Murphy.
We do got an onboard camera with Brett Murphy tonight. He's got our gyro camera for us. Oh, wow. Yeah, really airborne there.
25 will be the cause of the yellow there, boys.
25, yeah, Chris Pierce. Start up front, tough break for him.
Man, that's a lot of contact only on lap 4.
So Brady Floyd, your race leader. Brian Alonso. And a great looking number 23 car. With that GameStop Camry. Second. Championship leader, Mark Brannigan Jr. That 2. He's third. Last week's winner, Ashley Gashone, who beat Mark Brannigan Jr. by 100th. It's fourth. Tristan Mullet in the Chick-fil-A car, he fifth place. Conor LaFrance, the other car in the championship battle, he is sixth. Logan Jasinski, seventh. Ben McDonald, who did not qualify, he's already up to eighth. Seth Tonight and Hunter Tripshaw running after top 10.
So far, we are under our first caution early on here at the Auto Club Speedway. Jimmy's points battle going to tighten up throughout the night. I would say stage points are going to be huge coming in at the halfway break. I believe it's lap 40 is when the stage ends. What do you expect throughout this race?
It's almost kind of like last week at Las Vegas. Honestly, I'm hoping. That's what I think's gonna happen as well.
All right, lap 45 stage. Here we go.
All right, so 12 points is the gap, and Brannigan is third. He would be getting 32 points. LaFrance is sixth. He would be getting 28. So right now the gap right now in points is 16 points. Wait. Yeah.
Field has gotten the one to go as you see him start to double back up. Getting ready to take the green flag. Brady Floyd will be leading him back. That is our pole sitter from tonight, Brian Lorenzo, third. Championship leader right now in the number 2 car, Mark Brannigan Jr. He is in the third spot. 33 Austin Gasoni, teammates to the 2 car. He's restarting in the 4th position. So we got a lot of the teammates right next to each other up front, I'd say.
No Chevys up there inside this top 6. It's Logan Roginski in the 21. He's your first Chevy up there in this group of Toyotas and Fords.
Yeah, definitely a Ford dominant field tonight, I would say.
Huge shout out to Zachary Thornton doing a race control here tonight. Does a great job every week when he doesn't.
Man, I think some people done this race might need to go get their radios checked.
Man, race saver probably not working.
The 33 is reporting he could not hear his spotter.
Oh, that's definitely not good.
Toxic.
They might have to go in pit road, get that fixed possibly. So here we go once again. Pace car pulls off down into pit road. The field comes to the restart zone, and we're back green flag and racing. And I think the 23 was taking a nap on that restart.
There, Lane's not get the heck, good start there, but that's gonna put points leader Mark Brannigan Jr. up in the second.
Down through turns 1 and 2, the field goes. Brannigan Jr. in the 2nd spot. Currently, the points leader still Brian Lorenzo, 3rd. 2nd place in points, Conor LaFrance currently in the 6th position. Looking to the outside of Tristan Mullet going into turn 3.
I believe last time we were here, Jaden, the 2 car had an early lead in this race, if I remember, but he used up his tires.
I believe you were correct, and Christopher Robinson went on to win that race. Oh, LaFrance got some right front damage. Possibly got into the wall.
And look at this battle for 4th on back.
Oh, LaFrance gonna have to check up.
Man, this
Right in front of
16's on a
McDowell.
mission.
He started at the rear.
The 16 car, Ben McDonald, one of the underdogs coming into tonight's race. Meanwhile, back up front, the single file freight train underway. Brady Floyd currently up front. Here we go. Brannigan Jr. looking to the outside. He is going to be side by side with him going into the corner. He's going to run the top, get the run, and it looks like he's going to take over the lead.
Heck of a run there by Brannigan Jr. Set it up perfectly. But Brady Floyd gonna try to get back in line, and he does.
See the 23 pushing the 20 car into the corner. That'll give the 20 of Brady Floyd a run, but looks like not going to be much of one.
Connor LaFrance has not moved of a single. He has barely moved up to the field. He started, I believe, 8th in this race, and he's right now looking for 5th here. And he's trying to drop.
Currently a 2-car breakaway from the pack. Mark Brannigan Jr. and Brady Floyd. Both of these guys are championship contenders, but Brady Floyd, like you said, Jimmy, early on when we were pacing around before we got the green flag, pretty much out of it with the car count we got tonight.
Maybe had the car count from last week, and Mark Brannigan Jr. and LaFrance had issues early, maybe.
Possibly could bring him back into it, but I don't know.
Connor LaFrance, he's back all the way in the 9th spot. He has dropped all the way to the rear.
I wonder if that right front damage is possibly hurting him.
Connor LaFrance?
Yeah, on my screen he's got right front damage.
I thought you were talking about Lanzo's damage.
No, that's LaFrance.
Oh, he has got no damage for me.
Oh, what the heck?
I thought you were talking about Lanzo had damage.
Oh wait, I see a lot of cards. I wonder if they got that phantom damage like Zach got in the Pro Series.
Oh! Brady Floyd almost made contact with Tristan Mullen, your last year's champion.
Yeah, things heating up back up front once again.
Yeah. Having a Harvick of the series right now is that number 16 of freaking
Yeah, no doubt.
Ben McDonald. He is on the move. He has the fast lap of the race with a 41.507. No. Oh, that's his last lap.
Tristan Mullen,
He doesn't have the
defending
fast lap of the
champion
race.
right now, battling with the 16. There might be some contact, almost was. But Tristan Mullen, oh, he gets sideways. He's currently 31 points back, so he's pretty much out of it tonight, battling for the 3rd spot in the points battle.
Yeah, right now, Brannigan Jr. that 2 right now pulling away.
I wouldn't say that too quick. I think that 16's going to catch him.
Yeah. Oh, let's... It's showing McDonald on 13 laps on his stint and Brannigan Jr. on 14.
I think he was involved in that early wreck, possibly. Maybe
Yeah,
got a fast repair.
Maybe he started from the pits.
Possibly, could be.
Look quicker with McDonald that last time by in the 16. First time we've heard of him was last week, and he was doing pretty decent. And right now, on that number 16, he's shown a heck of a run right now.
Yeah, definitely might be one of the talks of the night, I'd say.
France starting to work his way back to the dude. He's up to 7th.
Here comes the pack once again, closing on the number 2 of Mark Brannigan Jr.
How much fuel are you using if you're Brannigan Jr. compared to other
Yeah,
guys?
we saw last season was a fuel mileage race for the championship.
What happened tonight?
I'd say it's a good possibility.
Right now, the guys on the freshest tires are now running 8th and 9th. Tyler Granite and Jason Rajak, an 81 and the 924 car. And the 10 car back. Four drivers have used their fast repairs already. And Brent George in the 8, Will Cloud on the 48, Nathaniel Tallman in the 24, and Brett Murphy, their strip plate king, in the 26. So right now, it looks like a top speed right now, MVP.
Yeah, I definitely say so. These guys mainly running a single file freight train throughout the pack. Not really able to make much of a move to pass, but here we go. The 16 to the inside of the 2, looking to take over the race lead. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to really. That top's got too much momentum right now. Oh, the 2 into the wall! That is going to be huge.
The two was in the wall?
Yeah, Brannigan Jr. got into the wall off turn 2.
I have some radio communication between the 22 and I don't know who, but they're not happy with each other out here tonight, boys.
I did hear that as well. They're 3 wide for the race
Here
lead.
we go. Things starting to heat up.
4
wide.
4 wide out of the backstretch.
Someone shove at 5. Now back down to 3
What
wide.
a move. And Brady Floyd up
Floyd
against
ripping the fence.
Kyle Larson is here tonight.
And he's going to go back to the race lead. Wow, what a battle he just saw right there.
Orlando is dropping down to the back after making that big move to the bottom out of turn 4.
Let's get a quick word. So, David, who is LaFrance upset with?
I don't know. I don't know if he was talking to the 16 or the 33, but I all of a sudden heard you're wrecking the championship contenders out here. So I don't know what's going on. I looked back and I didn't see nothing.
So
I
possible.
want to keep watching that battle though.
3 wide battle again.
Gasoni inches off of the wall, running the top.
Brannigan
See a
Jr.
little bit
inside of
a network
Floyd.
error. Gasoni gonna fill in that spot. Brannigan Jr. gonna fall back into line in the 3rd spot, getting a huge push. Oh, cars getting sideways, and they keep it together going into 3.
Tiger 9 on the 81, winner for Texas earlier this year.
3 wide. 3
Back
wide.
to 3 wide. The France puts it in the middle. The 81 with a lot of damage on the nose of that Ford Mustang. The France gonna slide back into line, and now they're gonna go 4 wide.
Contact!
Back
Contact!
back to 2.
Good.
Contact.
Teammates, championship battle starting to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, teammates second,
LaFrance
3rd, and
on the
4th.
move.
Oh!
Oh, I just pooped myself.
Dicey moves happening. Now the French looking at the bottom of his teammate.
We
Both of them now,
25 to
they're
go.
going to be 3 wide going through turns 3 and 4.
Guys, you still have 25 laps left until stage break.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. These guys definitely putting on a show early on as Lorenzo going to look to the inside of the France. LaFrance going to slide back up into line and try to keep his momentum.
Brady Floyd, I think, has the best car in this field.
Things starting to settle down just a little bit. Maybe not. Here comes Lorenzo. Huge run on the bottom. Oh my goodness. I think the 2 might be down on power possibly, or has a lot of aero damage. His rear bumper absolutely destroyed as a 3
Look
wide
at the
going into turn 3.
924. Where did he come from?
Where did Jason Rajat come from? 29.
He got a ton of damage.
Excuse me, not 29 points back. 73 back off the points lead, so he's currently out of it tonight. But things heating up for the race lead once again. The 2 back down to the inside of the 20 of Brady Floyd. Gonna slide job. Not gonna quite either.
Boys, this is getting real racy. This is only to tell what's going to happen on the final lap.
This is just a sneak peek of what's gonna happen later on.
Look at the 924. Look at this guy. He gets a good run in the corner, but he loses all the momentum.
Your lap starts ahead. White flag for stage.
White flag
for stage.
Oh, it's lap 45.
Oh well.
All right, so this is the white flag for
That's
stage.
why they're racing hard. Maybe.
We'll have to see if LaFrance has anything for the 22 going into turns 3 and 4.
They're running 3 stages tonight or just 1?
1. Oh, we got a wreck in the back!
One behind!
There's a wreck in the back of the field, and the caution's gonna come out.
The 20 will win stage
Let's see if
1.
they're
and
gonna
the only
race it to the stage finish. No,
Nope.
they're not.
And Brady Floyd in the 20.
Will win stage, or will win the halfway, or not the halfway, the stage break is what we'll call it. There we go.
Stage break of stage
I'm gonna
2.
be honest.
Yeah.
That might. Oh, that's. If man, that would have helped them if Brannigan Jr. and Brannigan Jr. didn't get points there.
Yeah, that would have been
If
a
Brannigan,
huge help. LaFrance only getting
that would have put him
2
barely.
points.
That would have put him in it. That would put him back in it, just barely though.
Guys, I got this muscle massager done with the plug real quick. I got it from Walmart.
Here's
It's
what
called this.
happened and brought out the caution.
Alright. I think it's the
Tyler
best.
Granat in the 81 will begin ELO for causing the yellow. Thank you to our race control, Zachary Thornton.
Guys, I'm just going to let you know the 22 does have right side damage. I would imagine he would come and get that
And
fixed.
Well, the 2 has rear end damage. And everyone coming down pit road here. Let's hit our pit reporter, David Lux.
Oh, you see everyone coming down pit road to get some adjustments. Probably 4 tires here. 4 tires in that fresh Sunoco fuel as we're going to watch the race off of pit road. Oh, 22's in his
22 to
pit
2, both
stop.
coming
Here
in.
we go. And now this is
LaFrance
what the
and
real
Brannigan
race
Jr.
is.
both coming in here at the same time. Let's see who's got the edge going off pit road here. Everyone's gonna be taking 4 tires. You got 4 sets of tires, and these guys are using their first.
It's going to be the 2 off. Nope. It's going to be the 20. I think it's
The
the 20.
20's gonna win off pace road. Maybe Tyler Lashoni's. Yes, Austin Gashoni, the 33, gets second.
Who never uses fast repair. I can tell from the damage. Neither did the 22. Unless it's just on my screen.
And the 3/10 difference in the box for Austin Gashoni and Mark Brannigan Jr. was the key, and the pit lane was 0.6 of a second.
Well, while we're under caution, you guys won't miss a thing as we are going to go NASCAR coast to coast nonstop from the Auto Club Speedway. We'll be right back after this.
Come on out to the South Bend Motor Speedway, the fastest quarter-mile racetrack in America. From front-wheel drives to late models and street stocks, there's a little bit of something for everyone. Enjoy an evening of family fun, great food, and of course, fast cars. Tickets available at the racetrack with gates opening at 3 and races at 6 every Saturday night. Visit racesouthbend.com for more info and then get your backside checkside.
Tax time is match time. Say yes to IRS.
Whoa! 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 Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
IRS. Incredibly ridiculous savings.
All right.
Only at R&B Car Company.
Where we'll match your tax check or cash down up to $2,500.
Or $2,500 minimum for my trade-in?
Absolutely.
Wow. Good credit, bad credit?
No problem.
I love incredibly ridiculous savings.
And $2,500 minimum for your trade.
Through April 15th.
Shop now at rbcarcompany.com.
Of course we're bringing it back. Have you seen any of the cars that are on the road today?
Cash for Trash will not be seen in theaters, but at R&B Car Company's 3 convenient Cash for Trash locations.
500 cars to choose from, the house of box for the kids, or playful adults, snacks and beverages, spin to win, no runarounds, quick delivery, and $2,500 minimum for the trade-in. It's not going to be a problem. I'm on my way. Can you not get it through your head? It's not a weapon. It's a sale. $2,500 for my trade? Absolutely. Hey!
Once there was a girl who needed a better car. She wanted one that met all.
Alrighty, we're back live, and we got some words and some updates about the points for you guys. Jimmy, go ahead and say it.
After that stage, it's official. Brady Floyd is out of the points battle because of the points gained by Mark Brannigan Jr. It would have been 24 if Brannigan Jr. gained any points, which that's the points difference between 18 cars in the field and first. So Brannigan Jr. had to finish last. If that happened, and LaFrance had to finish in the back as well. But Brady Floyd had to tied.
So definitely an unfortunate circumstance for the 20 of Brady Floyd, but we are back, green flag and racing. Brady Floyd going through turns 1 and 2, gonna have a good jump on the restart, and looks like is gonna be able to gap himself a little bit from points leader, Brannigan Jr.
Fords all line up on the top. All 3 of our picks, to be exact, right there. Oh, it's getting a little dicey for a second.
Oh, a little side draft going on.
The question is, can these guys will not be able to make it to the end. But when do they pit?
I don't know. I'd say I'd probably run it as long as you can. Go in, get tires.
To the inside. Look to the inside of Brady Floyd, who's been the down at car here tonight.
You guys can see how rough it is down the back straightaway. Those cars bouncing up and down all over the racetrack. That just kind of gives you an idea of how rough this racetrack is, Jimmy.
This is a home track for the 16 of Ben McDonald. Home race for him.
Ben will definitely want to win here tonight.
As Orlando currently a race leader. Mullet takes second right now. Can he clear Brady Floyd in the 20? And indeed he will. Tristan Mullet at the second.
Brian Lorenzo currently out front leading here at Auto Club. Tristan Mullet second, third. Brady Floyd fourth. Brannigan Jr. rounding out your top 5. Austin Sony.
There he is, Stapp on the 9. Where did he come from?
Yeah, Stapp on the move as well, making his way through the field. That 22, there's got to be something wrong with that car tonight. He has not had anything go his way so far, and he just keeps falling further and further back.
David Lutz. David, what do you think of this race here so far?
Oh, it's been interesting, man. I've really been just listening to the drivers, and right now the A and the 21 are not happy with each other. I'm not really sure why. I probably shouldn't give you this exclusive, but they are going at it right now. Whoa. Oh, we got people saying they didn't touch the brakes. Oh, no, this is like Daytona all over again.
Oh, man, I'm telling you something. Orlando, Mullet, and Floyd have just ran away from the field.
Yeah, you see them starting to build a little bit of a gap going through turns 1 and 2.
3/10 difference from first to third.
As we are on board with Brian Lorenzo right now, making his way through turns 3 and 4. A little bit of 4 wide action in the back.
We're 4 wide. Oh, we're good. Big Lucy back here, boys. Plenty of racing room back here. We're alright. We're alright.
Oh, the France maybe was in the wall, and he was.
Yeah, France is not having a good night at all. He just keeps falling further and further back, like we've said. Currently in the 8th position, right where he started this race. Ben McDonald, he's up 10 spots, though. So far, the biggest mover of the night.
Home track man right there, the 16, back on the move. The last lap. Lorenzo and Tristan Mullet, 6/10 of a second quicker than Mark Brannigan Jr. Maybe Brannigan Jr.'s got an issue in that 2 car.
I don't know, it seems like the team, all 3 of those teammates have something possibly going wrong. I don't know if they got something, some bad parts possibly for the engine.
Away. Chris Pierce right now on the 25 is starting to pull away from these guys.
Maybe they could possibly be in fuel saving mode, maybe. But I don't think there's any way possible that they can make it to the end from here.
924, Jason Rajak on the virtual one. Maybe these guys should get single filed out here, maybe try to catch these 3 cars. It looks like that's what they're trying to do. All of them are about the same. All of them about running the same laps at 41.7s and 41.8s. Maybe if Mark Brannigan Jr.'s damage in the rear, it's what's slowing these guys down from speed.
Possibly.
I had to guess. Let's see what the lap times are going to be this time by. See the leaders run. Elaine's a 7.95, 8.68 for Muller, Floyd 7.78. The rest of it all in the 9s.
Two Toyota teammates up front, just kind of working together, not really trying to hurt each other's momentum at all. I mean, they're still pulling away from this pack quite a bit, I would say, as they got almost a 3-second lead on them now.
Yeah, the pack about running the same laps as the top 2 right now.
I don't know, whatever's going on though, that 23's got it figured out, I'd say. Same with Tristan Mullet and Brady Floyd. Those cars are on rails right now.
Brady Floyd, probably one of the better cars here tonight. Especially when it's in clean air. That 20 car is pretty quick. That pack another 2/10 slower. .5 seconds, 2.6 seconds out of the gap to that second pack.
Alright, wait, what the heck am I looking at? Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the camera. Here we go, Tristan Mullet to the lead. Brady Floyd gonna follow.
Oh, this might hurt. You guys last time this lap. 2.2 seconds, 2.3 seconds the gap.
That just hurt their time quite a bit. You see the 23 Lorenzo.
Oh, Brady Jr. He gets put out of line, trying to make a move. .2, 2.3.
Oh, there's some net code there between the 16 and the 2. That was almost really bad.
And here we go, Chris Pierce starting to pull away from this pack. So Jane, how many laps do you think do you guys come down here? They've already taken 15 laps on their tires.
I'd say within the next 10 to 15 laps, I think we will see our first car come down pit road, and after that, we'll see the rest follow.
But who do you think that car would be come down pit road?
Let me think.
I would think it'd be someone from the second pack, this big pack of cars.
Possibly, but also those guys like Brian Lorenzo have been leading laps using a lot of fuel, so we could possibly see him come in first.
Chris Pierce has caught. They're starting to catch these guys. 2 seconds now, that gap. LaFrance inside.
Oh, 3 wide off of turn 4.
And that's a championship position. LaFrance all down on the bottom by himself.
What LaFrance needs is something big to happen right now. He has been in all of the wrong spots at all the wrong times, I would say, but looks like he just cleared himself. And the 2 car really pushing his teammate.
That's a championship battle, the 22 and the 2.
As LaFrance going to be able to fall into the line. Yeah.
Reagan Jr. can. This might help the points battle. Let's see where they're running. By the way, Mark Reagan Jr. that gap was 15 points after that segment. Not enough. Right now the big gap still 12 points.
Doesn't seem that this pack is really gaining too much more on the 3 leaders.
New race leader.
Yeah, Lorenzo back out front once again. Well, Jimmy, we're at 25 laps to go left in Season 2 of the Coast to Coast Cup Series. So far, I'd say a really great season they've had. Lots of different winners, great points battles throughout the season, and now we're going to see it all come down to this final race.
Indeed, so it has been a great year, but let's get a weather report here from the Auto Club Speedway.
Alright, weather report coming inbound. Just give me a second, I gotta change an overlay. Here you guys go see a little bit of behind the scenes. Let me drag this over. So here's the Auto Club Speedway, as you can see right where my mouse is. And if we zoom out, we got a little bit of rain in the area, but looks like it's just off to the east, so we should be good to go. We'll refresh the page just to be sure. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to find the track again. Alright, so the track is right there. We'll zoom back out. Pretty big sell off to the east of the speedway, but should not be too much of a big deal.
I got a quick update about this second pack. They have been quicker these last couple laps. 0.2 of a second that last lap.
We're having a little bit of trouble getting our radar to load.
Oh!
But here we'll go back to the live event. We should start to see drivers come down to the pits here very shortly. I would suspect Brian Lorenzo would be one of the first guys to dive down to pit road. 22 laps to go here at the Auto Club Speedway as the field makes her way into turns 3 and 4. The 20 Brady Floyd now looking underneath the 23 for the race lead, as they're going to be side by side off the corner.
That might hurt their momentum. Gotta bring that second pack maybe into play.
Brian Lorenzo not giving up off of the top lane just yet. Currently fighting as the field makes her way into turns 1 and 2. Brady Floyd looks like he's going to be able to clear Lorenzo on the 23 and get the pass complete. As green flag pit stops have actually started, Tyler Granat was down pit road.
Maybe try and play some catch up.
Possibly.
Mark Reagan Jr., he's falling at the back to the 11th spot. But right now, he would still be your champion right now. And the 33, not happy with the 924. What's going on there in race chat there, David?
Oh, dude, they're mad. I mean, to be fair though, the 924's been racing up there for the last past 20 years lap. They should have saw him.
Well, I think what the issue was that the 924 was running the high lane, and that's what the pack wanted to run.
That is a preferred line.
Well, they should have said something to the lap car for the last past 5 laps. I mean, you can't yell at the guy that's going a lap down.
And right now they are gaining, and now they got to get all back packed together.
So Jimmy, where would Connor LaFrance need to finish to win this championship?
So, once here. So right now it is a 15-point difference because the 3 points gained by Mark Reagan Jr. in that stage. So right now, the first France running that last lap, he was running 7th. He was running 6th. It shows me 7th.
The heck?
But right now he's currently 6th. He was getting 28 points. And where's Brady?
Here we go. Green flag pit stop says almost a big incident on pit road. Wow, that could have been catastrophic for the 16. We'll go back and look at the replay of that.
Those leaders, top 3 down pit road.
Here you go. You can see what happened. Very close call as Tyler Granat almost got involved in it as well. Brett Murphy locks it up coming into pit road.
So it's 15-point gap. So if France wins it and Brady Jr. finishes 9th, they're tied.
Oh wow.
Then would it just go to best finish? So 22 would win it?
If LaFrance finishes 2nd and Brandon Jr. finishes 14th, they're tied.
So definitely a lot of different things can happen here.
So pretty much the 2 needs to be in the complete opposite side of the 22 in the top 10. Here comes the field on fresh tires. Mark Reagan Jr. all by himself down pit road.
There are some drivers are trying to work together, I think, but you know, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. 33 going down pit road, I think.
So we'll see Austin
22 might be going down pit road. 924 pitting. I love this exclusive radio action I get.
Thank you, Dave Deluxe, for the...
No, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome.
Mark Reagan Jr. came all down pit road by himself.
And here comes the teammates down pit road. Connor LaFrance and the 33 of Austin Gassoni. The 924 down as well.
Nathaniel Tallman, 24, is your race leader. Brannigan Jr. off the pit lane right now. His pit stop was a 15.3 with 44.7 in the lane.
If a caution came out right now, this could shake things up really big.
Now, right now, I think LaFrance would be your champion.
Yeah, Brannigan Jr. currently in the 15th spot. LaFrance currently 4th. Beats his teammate off pit road, gains another spot right there.
Here comes Brannigan Jr. in the turn 1. Oh, he's a little nice gap here. Brannigan Jr. just unlapped himself. Right behind his teammate, kind of LaFrance. So Brannigan Jr. will be your champion right now.
And it looks like he just might pass him as well.
That's for the 13th position. LaFrance pitted earlier. A couple of laps earlier, maybe he would have been up towards the front, and maybe he could be your champion right now.
Possibly.
Just 14 to go.
Are you a lap behind?
Daniel. No, I'm on lap 58.
Mine shows 13 to go.
Yeah, it's 13 to go. Well, that's for the guys who are a lap down.
Oh,
like,
yeah, true.
For the, Brannigan and, they were a lap down. Nathaniel Tallman has got a couple of
Oh boy.
Just imagine Nathaniel Tallman saves enough fuel here.
Yeah, that could be pretty crazy, I'd say. We haven't talked much about him, though.
I have a guest in my broadcast stream right now.
Is that your cat?
No.
Oh, your sister?
My sister. Yeah.
Nice. Also, we have not picked paint scheme of the night yet. That is one thing we have not done, but I'd say it's about time to do it.
I agree as well.
So we all have our own personal picks, but then we have one main pick for the night. Jimmy, I'll let you start off.
For what?
Personal picks.
My personal pick. Right now running P10 right now in the 21. A Logan Drzezinski in the 21.
Is a pretty nice paint scheme. David, who do you got?
You know, not gonna lie, but I kind of like this 33 car, man. It's just a basic NASCAR paint scheme. I just love the yellow and the black. They just go so well together.
All right, my personal pick is going to be the number 23 GameStop machine of Brian Lorenzo. Currently running in the 4th spot. And who would we say our overall pick is? Did we all agree on one of those?
Did we say the 21?
I thought it was 21.
Yeah, I think it was the 21. So the 21 getting the overall paint scheme of the night award. Is that? Yeah, Mountain Dew game fuel car.
Will Cloud on the 48 trying to save some fuel. Shutting off his car. He is coasting.
There's no way he's going to make it.
34 laps on this fuel run. Daniel Tallman. He's got 24 seconds on this group of guys with coming the 9 to go right now.
I don't know. I think he's going to give up too much time too quick here.
Never doubt the man who's leading the race, buddy.
2 seconds. Oh, it's over 2 seconds.
Who are we watching? 14.
Well, Cloud closing in on Nathaniel Tallman.
I don't know if Nathaniel's going to be able to pull this off, guys. I just don't see it happening.
Hey, he didn't shut his car off this time.
Especially with him running the top, that's not really helping either. It's taking a longer way around the racetrack.
Well, Cloud. That 48. As this man, he is coasting. He's turning his car off or clutching that car up. 3/4 pretty much of that corner. Honestly, if Nathaniel Tallman keeps saving enough fuel, he might win this because the leaders are still 20
Yeah,
seconds
he still
back.
has 20 seconds to give up.
And he's only running 1.8 seconds slower than the rest of the field.
So he has a lot of time he can give up to save the amount of fuel he needs. He has 7 laps to do it, though. I haven't heard him clutching or shutting off the car in a hot minute, so he might be good to go.
I know who is saving that 48 car.
Yeah, Will Cloud really saving.
He's falling off the pace. He's got the leader 6 seconds behind him.
Yeah, and he's running almost 3 seconds slower than him.
The hometown boy, Ben McDaniel, moves up to 4th. Nathaniel Tallman, after last week, flying to the moon. Flying to the moon last week.
Almost some contact between the 23 and the 16. That could have been bad, but go ahead, Jimmy.
Imagine if Nathaniel Tallman wins this race last week. Flew to the moon.
And we're not exaggerating on that.
He went to the moon last week.
Literally, Area 51 came in with the UFO and picked him up.
Literally, he flew to the moon. And with the win here tonight, it will be huge for that team. I think it'll be his first career win, maybe.
I think so as well. Currently 2 seconds slower than the pack behind him, but like we said, he's got a lot of time he can give up here. So Jimmy, with 5 laps to go in Season 2 of the Coast to Coast Cup Series. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Jimmy? Hello?
Welcome.
Okay, my Discord just reset. I thought my internet went out. I was about to say that really sucks. But with 5 laps to go in the Coast to Coast Cup Series Season 2, and he's down pit road! Not enough to make it. This is going to change things up. Now we're watching the battle pretty much going to be for the race lead. The 20, Brady Floyd, going to be out front. Brian Lorenzo in the 2nd spot. That is a tough break. Almost makes it on that amount of fuel. Just 5 laps short.
Wreck in the back. The 33 just
caution out. Jason Rajak involved.
Oh, the 33 just straight hooked the 924.
Yeah, we've seen them two had a little conflict on the radios, like David was saying. Is David even here? David. Here's what happened to the 924 car.
What did I miss? I'm sorry. I had to step out of the broadcast room real quick.
Oh yeah, that looked intentional to me. The 924 getting, I'd say, pretty much dumped by the 33.
Ah, man!
Like we said, David, like you said, David, they had a little bit of conflict going on over the radios.
Hey man, I told you.
So this could shake things up, Jimmy. If there's a big wreck and Brannigan Jr., who's currently running in the 9th position, gets involved, this could shake up the points quite a bit, I'd say.
Austin Gazzone in the 33 was removed from the race for that move.
So Austin Gasoni getting parked for the night as we see cars coming down pit road. A lot of them stayed out though.
Your top five, your top half of the field pretty much staying up, pretty much the top five.
Everybody else coming down to the pits to get 4 fresh tires.
We think that Tallman's going to be 5th.
Yeah, actually kind of worked out well for him. Ben McDonald, hometown driver, going to be 3rd. Let's see, did Brannigan Jr., has he used his fast pair? Yes, he has. Connor LaFrance has not. So if Brannigan Jr. gets involved in a wreck here, he's probably going to be out of the race, and Connor LaFrance still has a faster pair to use.
The 14 stay
Dang,
over.
you can really hear that tapping, Matt. It's kind of surprising. I thought my camera couldn't, or my camera, there it is. But my mic couldn't pick that up.
So Brady Floyd, Brian Lanza, Ben McDonough, Brett Murphy, Tristan Mullet, and Chris Pierce, Will Cloud, Mark Brannigan Jr., Logan Wazinski, and Connor LaFrance are top 10, and the top 4 will be on the older tires.
So things definitely going to be shooken up quite a bit, I would say, with this caution. I mean, this brings the whole field back together as we've just got the Wonder Green. So we'll start seeing everybody double up for a coast-to-coast 2-lap shootout as we're in overtime now.
Coast to coast. We went coast to coast from the California border, pretty much.
Yeah,
Las
pretty
Vegas,
much, I'd say.
This whole time I turned you guys down, I couldn't hear you. I'm mad. Wow.
So officially, David will finish 3rd in the picks tonight.
Yeah, that is correct.
Every time. I always be picking the wrong guys, dang people.
Well, me and Jane still for grabs, 7th and 10th right now. So Jane's only was one picks on one picks once on me. I think that was that longest win.
Other than that, I have not done the greatest, I'd say.
And it was a road course.
Yep.
So Brady Floyd, Brian Alonso, your front row. Ben McDonough, Brent Murphy 2nd, Chris Pierce, Tristan Mott 4th. Not 4th, that's row 3. Row 4, Brannigan Jr., Cloud, Brzezinski, France, row 5.
Here we go. The field's making their way off turn 4. Maybe for the final time as we are back green flag and racing here at Auto Club.
Remember the top 4 are on old tires. So Mullet and Pierce on the fresh tires.
Lorenzo's starting to fall back on the old tires.
Oh, Brannigan Jr. a little sideways.
Yeah, he does get a little squirrely off turn 2 there. Lorenzo fighting back on the top, as I think everyone might just make it to the white flag. We still got one corner to go.
Here comes Tristan Moe in the 99. On the fresh tires. Floyd trying to block. There's a wreck in the back.
And caution before they hit the line. Oh boy.
We got feisty people in chat, boys. The 2 is making his remarks.
Did not need that because he knew he was going to win the championship.
Well, that just shook things up quite a bit. We'll go get the caution replay for you guys.
We had some big contact. Big contact.
Here's a replay for you guys. Looks like the 81 just went up, got turned as the 21 upside down, flying through the infield grass.
Oh, there's our picture line.
Yeah, that is our paint scheme of the night winner. Definitely a tough break there for him.
The pacing does on our ticker does not not our ticker but our time screen does not go for green white checkers.
Oh yeah, it says everybody hit the checkered flag, doesn't it?
Those guys who did not come down for fresh tires did come down for fresh tires. And everyone has used their fashion bear except for Conor LaFrance, Brady Floyd, Seth Hood, Connor Terpstra. They are left in this race. No penalties for that wreck.
So the field coming back to the one to green this time, at least they should be from what we've seen so far.
We still have David Lux in the booth.
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry.
David, any
Had to run
other
down.
radio chatter going?
Oh, yeah. Well, you see that last caution, the Chiefs that came over the radio and started yelling, "Come on!" I just think he's feeling a little under pressure with his teammate right there behind him. You know, I would too.
If France only beats him, he gets first and Brandon Jr. gets fourth, so champion. That 3 bonus points are really going to help Brandon Jr. tonight. Right now, that gap was 15 after that second stage. That's that second stage segment. And right now, it'll be a 2-point difference, and it'll be a 17-point gap.
Oh, he's
right now.
Okay.
That's what that gap is. So.
Gotcha.
So for LaFrance to have a shot right now, Brandon Jr. needs to get a wreck and pretty much finish in the back half of the top 10.
What if we saw teammates stake each other out?
What would you do for a championship?
Yeah.
What would you do for a championship? Pretty much what it come down to.
I've said that one before. Jaden can say that one.
What are you talking about?
Still be waiting.
What would you do for a win in this modified race at USA?
Oh, take the whole team out.
Yeah.
What would you do for the championship? That's on everyone's mind. Most of the two that are running third and fourth.
Well, do you guys think this is going to be the final restart of the night?
Nope, we got one more.
Will it be? Find out here in this restart.
We have one more attempt. That's all I gotta say.
So here we go. Possibly the final restart of the night. Green flag back in the air. Chris Pierce with a great jump on the top.
Fresh tires start back outside the top 10. Down in the turn. Pierce still on the door. Following the turn 1.
Here we go. Side by side for the second spot. Oh, the 99 gets loose sideways in front of the leaders into the outside wall hard.
He was making his remarks. Don't know what he's saying.
Brandon Jr., your points leader, currently leading this race.
Here they come off of turn number 4. The white flag at hand of the flagman. One lap to go. Race is official. And they're spinning from behind.
Tolman's in it. Oh, big hits in the back of the field. We are still green.
Meanwhile, out up front, the number 2, Brannigan Jr. has had a phenomenal season so far.
24-25, fine on the front stretch.
Looking to add on to the win list once again. Teammate Connor LaFrance.
For Brannigan Jr.
Yeah, teammate Connor LaFrance looks like he might end up in the second spot here, but here he comes off of turn number 4 for the final time in season 2 Mark Brannigan Jr. is going to be your champion in the Coast to Coast Cup Series.
Oh, we got ready. This is great.
Mark Brannigan Jr. getting it won and getting it done.
Picks.
Yeah, frick you again.
1 spot. We came 1-2. And the final gap ended up to be 20 points. 5-point difference between first and second. The championship battle.
Definitely saw a great battle between two teammates for tonight's championship. A lot of respect for each other, as you can see them both burning it down on the front stretch. But the number 2, Brannigan Jr. getting it won and getting it done. The 2021 Season 2 champion of the Coast to Coast Cup Series.
What a race in Carnival, France. Oh, so close.
That's kind of funny, Jimmy. I won the championship Saturday, and it was a 20-point spread as well.
It was. Yes, it was.
So we're going to see Brannigan Jr. park it at the line.
Here comes his teammate. Carnival France coming to congratulate him. Do a burnout right next to him. Look like burnout. Like every race Brannigan Jr.'s race, Shane, I pretty much picked him and he's almost won them all.
Yeah, I know. You definitely give him a lot of good luck, I would say. I mean, early on, we saw these teammates struggle in the beginning of the race, and then out of nowhere, they had a burst of momentum and were able to come out and win it.
Brannigan Jr. did miss 2 races, Daytona and Texas, but 4 wins on the season at Homestead, Nashville, Martinsville, and here in California at the Auto Club. And a worst finish of 11th place at Talladega. Carnival France did not miss a race, but an 18th place finish at Chicagoland pretty much hurt his points here tonight. Hurt the points battle. Yeah.
Well, these guys seem to be junking their cars on pit road left and right now.
Do we have anyone in Discord?
As Brannigan Jr. doing burnouts through the pit stalls, that's a new one we haven't seen before.
No one's in Discord for interviews?
No, not yet, but as we get interviews ready to go, we'll be right back here just shortly after a few words.
Come on out to the South Bend Motor Speedway, the fastest quarter-mile racetrack in America. From front-wheel drives to late models and street stocks, there's a little bit of something for everyone. Enjoy an evening of family fun, great food, and of course, fast cars. Tickets available at the racetrack with gates opening at 3 and races at 6 every Saturday night. Visit racesouthbend.com for more info and then get your backside check side.
Tax time is match time. Say yes to IRS.
Whoa! 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 Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
IRS. Incredibly ridiculous savings.
All right.
Only at R&B Car Company. Where we'll match your tax check or cash down up to $2,500.
Or $2,500 minimum for my trade-in?
Absolutely.
Wow. Good credit, bad credit?
No problem.
I love incredibly ridiculous savings.
And $2,500 minimum for your trade.
Through April 15th.
Shop now at rbcarcompany.com.
Alrighty. Will Cloud up in the booth with us tonight, coming home P3 in a very sketchy fuel mileage race right there. I mean, you were clutching 3/4 of the corner, shutting your car off, doing everything you can. Ended up in the top 3, though. Tell us what was going through your mind throughout this race and just what all was happening out on track.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't have like enough speed to win. So towards the end of that run, I looked at my fuel mileage and I thought if I clutch into the corners and save, there might be enough to make it. And then that's the strategy I went on. It was working. I'm pretty sure I saved enough where I was gonna be able to make it, and then that caution changed everything.
Well,
But
that's go ahead. Go ahead.
yep, it gave me good track position, and then I was just able to hold it.
Well, I thought for sure you weren't gonna make it, but that right there saying that you could, that's impressive, I would say. Jimmy, you got
Yeah, I did not think that was gonna happen.
no, but Jimmy, you got anything for Will Cloud tonight?
When you were saving there, Will, did you think you had enough fuel? If that thing did not have a yellow, do you think you had enough fuel to get to the end there?
Yeah, I think I had a at that rate. I think I was gonna be able to make it to like the back stretch after the race was over. So
Oh wow.
I was
Wow.
I was really saving. I was running like high 44s, low 45-second lap times. So it was really slow, but it was I don't even know.
Yeah, we were looking at the timing. You're about 2.5 to 3 seconds off the guys behind you. I mean, about 11 seconds they were back, I believe, or no, it was 6 seconds, excuse me. So they were closing pretty quick on you. Do you think you would have been able to hold them off if you were able to make it to the end if that went green all the way?
No way. I was saving so much. My tires were a lot older. There was no way I was gonna be able to block anyone.
Well,
I
do you got anybody to thank for your third place finish tonight?
So I would like to thank my team at Shadow Racing, all these guys, they are very clean racers. I would like to thank Pierce Graphics. If you ever need any overlays, shout out to them. And that's all I got for now.
Alrighty. Well, congratulations to you on your P3 finish tonight. Hopefully we'll see you next season in the Coast to Coast Cup Series.
Thank you.
That was Will Cloud in the number 48 coming home P3 tonight here at the Auto Club Speedway. Now I'll message Connor first because he's sharing his screen in Discord.
So is Mark. What does this make me, Jane? Like 6-1 in picks?
Yeah.
I want something like that. David's 0-2.
Yeah, I just plain suck.
All right, Jimmy, you're gonna start off. Actually, I'll let you start off the champion since you picked him.
Yes, sir.
I'll let David start this one off since I did the last.
Yeah.
one.
Yep. No. You're doing it, David.
I'm doing something. Hold on.
Ah,
Nope.
David.
David.
No. All right. So I'll start it off then.
Okay.
Let me see if he'll respond real quick. I don't want to just drag him in while he's sharing a screen.
Yeah, I would do it.
You said 20 points back, right? Was the gap?
Let's see. He gained 5 there. So there's 17. And he got 3 on the segment. Yeah, 20.
Where'd you see the finishing results? Oh, standings probably.
What? What else would I get it from?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I was just asking a question.
Random draw.
Yeah, random draw.
Sure, small. Wait, shouldn't I?
Let's see. France didn't even have a win this season. Dang.
Last week,
All right.
if you want it, have been a really good battle. Nice championship.
All right, let me tag him in general real quick.
Sorry for the inconvenience. The two that we need to talk to are sharing the screen right now. So,
They're talking. Hold on.
like, the league owner wants to interview real quick.
All right, so yeah, we'll go Dragon Brian Lorenzo. Hey, Brian, what's going on, buddy?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Oh, shoot! Well,
Either way, I know you guys had a great time in the broadcast because that was wild.
Yeah, that was definitely a phenomenal race. I mean, last season at Auto Club was good. This one just topped the cake.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I was not expecting them to go 4 wide and 3 wide on a consistent basis, especially in the first stage. It was insane, insane racing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But tell us how your race went for you.
I was pretty much in the front the whole race. I had a great car. I just made a bad call at the end. First overtime, I literally got DM'd by Brady to stay out, and I hesitated on pitting, but I realized it was too late to go down pit road, and pretty much old tires got put in the wall, and I fell back pretty much. But the car was great. Honestly, this GameStop machine was awesome tonight. Uh, for the league, I'm really proud of the league after that race because it was again, it's hard to get that type of racing, where we're just going at it every lap and pushing our limits. Really
Yeah,
proud of this league.
yeah, we saw you guys pull a huge gap from the pack. 3.5 seconds, I believe, is what you guys got up to, and then it finally closed on down. So tell us
Yeah,
about that a little bit.
yeah, we honestly just started work as soon as we saw a mistake from the pack in the back. We knew they were gonna start catching us, but so we just got together and got in line and started pushing. Because my teammate Tristan was trying to push me at the same time, and we figured out that the bottom was the best line on the new tires. While Brady was struggling on the first couple laps, but he just came back and passed us both on the pit stop.
Well, Jimmy, you got anything for Brian Lorenzo today?
I forget where he finished. He got 7th, I think, correct?
Yep, 7th.
But Ryan, you were one of the faster cars. Looked like in the pack, looked like you were able to work the bottom more during the run. Making passes look pretty easy out there, like it's nothing. So
Yeah,
good
it was
season for you
fun.
guys. Good season for you guys.
Yeah, I definitely felt like I would have made the playoffs if I didn't miss like 3 races.
Yeah, I know you shouldn't have missed those 3 races, man.
Yep.
But
Anyway, you guys, thank you guys for the broadcast. I'll see you
yeah,
guys.
no problem.
Yep.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll go drag in Connor LaFrance. Connor, just 20 points shy of the championship. A lot of stuff did not go your way tonight. Tell us what was going on the racetrack for you.
That whole time, the first round, I was trying to take it easy a little bit, and then I think there was a caution in like 3 and 4, so I couldn't pass. I think it was Mark or Austin for the stage point, so that definitely didn't help. And then that second and third stint, I was going crazy. I was pushing as hard as I could.
Yeah, we saw every time it looked like you went to the bottom, that gap that you left would just fill up instantly. You wouldn't be able to get back up on that freight train line, and it just tank you back to the rear. I mean, we saw you go through the field. How many times would you say, Jimmy? Like 5? 10 times?
Something like that, at least.
Yeah, it was crazy. That high line is the way to go, but on the start of the race, there were a ton of marbles and it was just hopping up and down. You couldn't get any grip, so we slowly made it start to work. And then if you get out of that line, you're going to the back.
Yeah, that's definitely what we've seen out of that tonight. Early on, though, your whole team looked like it was struggling to find some kind of speed out of those cars. Could you tell us possibly what was going on there?
I don't know. I guess it was just not a lot of knowledge of the track, really. I mean, all of us haven't really raced Auto Club in a decent while, so we didn't really practice either. We did like maybe 50 laps total out of all of us the entire week, so that was the main reason why we weren't really as good as we were as like last week's.
Well, you came in tonight, I believe it was 12 points back, ended off 20, coming runner-up in the championship. Anyone you got to thank for that?
Mark Brannigan and Austin Gassion, they were helpful.
Well, all right. Congratulations you on your second place finish tonight and second place in championship standings. Hopefully we'll see you next season for season 3.
Thank you guys.
Yep. All right, now we'll see if Mark's ready. He's still screen sharing.
Have we lost David Lux yet?
I think we lost David Lux.
No,
No?
I'm
No?
no, not yet.
All right, Jimmy,
10 more
remember
minutes.
you're
He
leading
might.
this one off, buddy.
Okay.
Yep. All right, he's ready.
Hey, Mark, this is Jimmy. Get a copy?
Yeah, I copy.
Mark, season champion. Congrats on your season championship. Looks like you had some rear end damage on early in the race. Explain what happened there.
Well, we were. If I didn't get up in line, I'm gonna get freight trained. So I saw my teammate coming, and I tried to slide up in front of him, and he didn't have time to lift, so he drove into the back of me, and we were good. We didn't wreck or anything, but that's how I got the damage there.
Yeah, that pit stop, you guys pitted late, and you pitted by yourself, I believe. You guys fell back to about, I think it was about 13th or 14th, I believe, somewhere. And luckily that yellow came out for you guys to have a shot for the win, and your teammate finished in 1-2 there. So
Yeah, me and Connor, we've been racing each other really hard all season, or as clean as we can for being teammates. So it was fun to race with him. He wanted the championship just as much as me there, and I'm glad we got to race clean for it. So sucks how the caution came out. I wasn't really racing for the win. I was racing to beat Connor just in case, and ended up the caution came out, and me and Connor finished 1-2 in the race, 1-2 in the points championship, and our team, I believe, took the constructor championship this year.
Dang.
So you guys pretty much swept here
Yeah.
tonight.
You guys put on a clinic.
It was actually Christopher Robinson was one of our biggest most competition the whole season, and he didn't show up for these last couple races. I don't know if he couldn't or he just didn't feel like it, but that let me let out some breath. He was one of the biggest contenders, I believe, and I knew tonight Connor was the only one that had a chance to take the championship coming from me right now. So yeah, it was a fun race. It was a long one, actually, surprisingly. Got a couple yellows there at the end, but it was fun.
One other thing before we end off your interview. One of those final restarts, Tristan Mullet got really loose in front of you. How were you able to avoid that?
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying over chat. I don't know if I touched him or not at the time, but I didn't want to win a race like that. And yeah, he got loose, and I lifted and turned the wheel left. And I guess might have been netcode, or he just couldn't save it after he got loose. And yeah, I turned low. I'm surprised he saved it because he was dead sideways. So
Well, anybody you gotta thank for your championship tonight?
well, yeah, I like to thank my teammates Ty, Connor, Austin. Austin didn't race too much this season. He had other stuff going on, but I'd like to thank you guys. I'll watch this one back. Sucks I threw the win away last week, but I got one at Martinsville the week before that, and Brian, and the whole league mostly. They all race clean. I mean, I was getting some hate at the end, but other than that, everyone's great, race clean, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, anybody else got anything for Mark Brannigan tonight?
Yeah, I was watching the points battle, Mark, and for kind of have a shot to get by in the points, he had to win it, and you had to finish like I think 9th to tie and 10th to lose.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about before the race. If he got stage points, like swept stage and won, it would make it really easy. I would have to finish like 6th or 7th back, and just fortunate, not for him obviously, but for me that I finished 2nd in the stage, so I pulled a couple more points, and the Martinsville win helped a lot. And last week I finished 2nd, probably could have won there and got loose, but yeah, I had a pretty good points gap coming into the night. I was confident.
Well, alrighty. Go on, celebrate your championship. Congratulations to you and your team, and hopefully we'll see you in season 3.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so as we wrap up season 2 of the Coast to Coast Cup Series, Jimmy, anything you got to say before we close off and end the stream?
Of all the races I've been in, this is probably one of the better ones that was entertaining. Last week was also pretty good, but just it was a heck of a race here tonight. Battles all over the place on this racetrack, and I don't know, just yeah.
David, you got anything before we close off?
For the only like the third time I've been on here, and second time, I don't know. It's just fun, man. It was fun getting the driver reactions every time they came over the radio. Some of them weren't too good. They're PG, non-PG 13. We couldn't say those ones. So we'll talk to the broadcast next year, see if we can get some rated R stuff on there. But I really doubt we will.
Oh, jeez.
They're hard to come by.
Well, thank you guys for joining me in the booth this season. Jimmy, you went pretty much out, I think, almost every race. You missed Daytona, but after that, you've been in the booth with me every single time. Thank you for commentating with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys watching as well. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. And yeah, Brian, thanks for having us for the whole season once again. Sorry we missed a few races. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys for Season 3 of the Coast to Coast Cup Series.